Hello, everyone. Welcome everyone to Craft the Halls. Let me. I had to turn that sunlight out. I want to thank each and every one for being here today. My name is Robin, and I just am so excited to be a part of the Craft of Halls. Thank you, Patrice and Marilyn. We are on today going to be doing an embroidery project on a greeting card. So when I first got started with my channel, I was doing greeting cards. So now as my journey has, been over, I don't know how many months it's been. It may be embarking on a year, but now I get a chance to embroider. I started my embroidery journey combining the two, and we are going to make a handmade greeting card on today with the embroidery machine. So first and foremost, I want to let you know which supplies we will be using on today. So I'm going to minimize myself and bring up my desktop and let you see the various items that we are going to be stitching on today. So let me switch my screen. Well, minimize myself. And I'm going to maximize my desk. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you. And thank you to my moderators that are helping me moderate on today because we only have 30 minutes. And, I want to say, go down the list. But for right now, I'm going to let my moderators take over. And then at the end, toward the end, I'm going to ask for any questions. So let me change the screen. I'm going to my desktop. And I'm going to minimize myself and maximize my desk. So here we have the beautiful embroidered Christmas cards that we will be stitching out on today's live. Now, this card, we are going to be stitching out. Everything is in the description box. We are going to do a stitch out of a Christmas tree, and this is the cardstock is foil cardstock. So this particular cardstock is a very shiny, as you can see. And let me see here. The other one here is on like a velvet type mat. So I was able to go to Amazon, which I call amazing. And I went to Amazon and I purchased this velvet cardstock. And it does have adhesive on the back. And look at the stitch out. So this is just a sample. Let me pull over. These are 5x7 cards. And I always like to kind of let you know as far as what we are doing. So I'm going to turn this around. And if you would like to take a screenshot, you can do so. So we are doing an A7 card, and the base of A7 is a 5x7 card. So this is the base at 8.5 by 11 inches. So you would take on the 11-inch side, you would cut it off at 10 inches and then cut again at 7 inches and score at 5 inches. So that is how and what you would do with the base of the card. So we're going to slide that back over to the side. And we're next going to go with the mat. The mat is often used for the decorating of the beautiful embellishments and all the dies or whatever your cutout is your design board. The mat is your design board. However, if you would like to design right on top of the base of the cardstock, that's fine. I recommend that you use 100 plus cardstock. Right now today, I am using 110-pound cardstock. I always stamp my name on the back. And that's for the mat. And I didn't say the mat size, so you can see the 4 7/8 by 6 7/8, or you can do 4 3 1/4 by 6 3/4, and you can take a screenshot of that as well. And this is the mat, and all that works with the 5 by 7 card. So I'm going to now slide in my tray just to show you that I will be using my tape gun. I have the felt piece, and then I have the mat, and the felt piece is sticky, so you would go ahead and adhere that. Then I also have some outer envelopes. So we have felt, matte, or we have a silver matte. Then we have the base of the cardstock. Let's go over to the embroidery machine, and I will get into all of the embellishments as well. With the 5 by 7 A7 card on today, I will be using my 7.9 by 7.9 embroidery hoop. I did use the 505 adhesive spray, and I sprayed the stabilizer. The stabilizer in which I am using is the cutaway adhesive stabilizer. All of these items can be and are listed in the description box. And prior to today's live, I sprayed my cutaway stabilizer just because I didn't want it to gum up the needle. So let's get started. I'm going to minimize my desk, and I'm going to maximize the craft bar. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. So here we have my craft bar, and I am stitching on a Janome 550E. And this is the 5 by 7. No, this is the 7.9 by 7.9 embroidery hoop. And I am using the white polyester thread. I've done a gold and a silver with the velvet, red velvet. So this time what I'm going to do is stitch on with white embroidery polyester thread. So I already have my design loaded. And this design I purchased from off of Etsy, and it as well is in the description box. So I lift up my presser foot to get the hoop underneath. Now I'll go ahead and lower it and hit start. And then I will be able to catch up with the chat and everything. So Robin already messed up. So let me show you, because I'm, okay with showing you. If you can see the X and Y coordinates of my tree, and then see that this is in portrait, and then here this is in landscape, Robin's Kreations, what I did was, and it's fine because I'll fix it. I got a bit excited, but I noticed what the mistake was, and I'm able to hoop another piece because I like to, if you can see over there, okay, yes, you can see. So since I didn't or did not pay attention to my coordinate because because of all the nerves, we are going to switch it up and we're going to stitch on the silver one first. So I can take the stitches out of the other one. So have no fear. I did kind of prepare for 2 cards. And then I can take it out while I'm answering questions in the chat. So here I put it in the hoop and I like to check my coordinate by putting the grid on top. And let me move it over just a little bit. Yeah. We're going to, let me see here. I just want to straighten it up for anything. Yay! Okay, so she's at least straight. Then I'll go ahead and press it down. Now, I was going to use the red on the, I was going to use the white embroidery thread. And since I'm switching it to silver, and you see how I turned it around to the portrait, I'm so glad that I was prepared enough this time to, switch it up a little bit. So we're going to now, what I'm doing, if you're not able to see, I am using variegated thread. So what I am doing is rethreading my embroidery machine. So let's go back to the beginning. Awesome. Okay. And she's on there nice and tight. So now we switched it up. We're going to use the silver mat with the variegated thread. And it's pretty colorful. It's sitting here in the back and everything looks good. So now we're going to go ahead and start this project. Okay. And my crafty friends were probably telling me, hey, Robin, you got to thread the machine. Okay. Third time's a charm. The third time is a charm. Yes, it is. So, what I am looking for now is my seam ripper. And let me check out your visual. Let me bring you in just a bit closer so you can see what is being stitched out here. Okay, so you're much closer, and I'm going to come and sit down. So I'm back at my desk. Okay. Yes, thanks everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jess. Thank you. I didn't know. Thank you, Jess. Oh, to God be the glory. My Lord. I had no idea. So let me bring you, I have 500 subscribers. Thank you, Marilyn. Wow. Thank you, Marilyn and Patrice. I love you guys. Oh my goodness. Let me get my tears back up in my face. And what I'm going to do, see the stitches here that kind of started, and in order for me to turn it around, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of take out these stitches. Thank you to my moderators. I love you. I love everyone who is here in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for inspiring me to press on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, it's really easy, pretty much to cut out the various threads. So that's what I'm doing here. And let me see. So here is the bobbin thread right here on the back, on the end. So once it finishes, so you hear that it's finished one part. So then I'll lift up the presser foot, put it back down, because I am not going to switch threads. I'm going to keep with the variegated embroidery thread. So that is stitching out, and it's looking really good. I love it. So I wanted to ask everyone, thank you so much. So I wanted to ask everyone, if you have an embroidery machine? I just wanted to know if you have an embroidery machine, if you could say, yes or no. And I just wanted to know if you, in fact, have an embroidery machine. The reason why I am asking, okay, so I do see some no's. So on today, this project, and again, my journey started with the handmade cards. I was started with my Cricut since 2016. And I was like, oh, I want to make cards. I want to make cards, send everybody a card. And if you do not have an embroidery machine, do not fear, because Robin went into Cricut Design Space and found a beautiful, beautiful card. And it is a hand embroidery card. Hold, please. Let me show you. So I'm going to maximize my desk. So as soon as it asks me, it's going to maximize, and let me slide in my tray. So the shine, I'm going to try to hold it to whereas the shine doesn't overtake the video. So I'm going to put my arm up. Okay, so look at this. I found an embroidery, a hand embroidery card that we can do using the embroidery thread and the Cricut. I put everything in the description box below, one of which is the tree, and you can stitch out on the cardstock. Everything is listed. Thank you. Thank you. So when you first cut it out, it's going to look like, and let me turn it on the back so I can get rid of the glare. So here you'll have the tree, and then you'll pick the thread of your choice, and you can add beads and everything. So I didn't want to leave out anyone with this project because when we came to craft the halls, we wanted everyone that is in the hall to be able to craft, okay? So you, if you do, or do not have an embroidery machine, do not fear. So there are plenty of things in the Cricut design space, and it's like, okay, Cricut did not leave out anyone, okay? So I am excited about that. So what I'm going to do is minimize my screen, and I did here my, so I heard my machine stop, and what it was doing was letting me know it is time to change the thread. So what I wanted to also do is, let me see, what I also wanted to do on today, I have the card that I showed you from Cricut, and I also wanted to bring to everyone's attention, if you saw it on my desk, I wanted to also bring to your attention that I have also made gift card holders. These gift card holders, this is listed in the description box as well. I found this out on Cricut Design Space, and I wanted to, you know, kind of welcome in everyone. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So this gift card holder here, what I wanted to do is on today's live with 4 of the cards that are made today. And if you saw the carousel going beside the carousel going beside the embroidery machine, and I wanted to gift someone in the chat the packaging of cards. So the only thing I would need for you to do is send me your name, your full name and address. I won't be able to ship out of the United States of America. And what I'm going to do is send you 4 Christmas cards. Okay? So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. It is 58. And I'm going to share my screen. And the word for today, is card. If you could start collecting, and I'll start collecting. So if you can type in the word cards. Okay, it's starting to calculate. Okay, I was a little fearful. So, and what I would like for you to do, I am going to put up my email if time is allotted. If not, go to after this live, because up next we have Miss Josephine, the best uni. So she will be next. And I, do not want to impede on anyone's time. My time is almost up. I believe it's at 4 o'clock. So, am I counting that right? Yes. So, right now, woo, we have, okay, so we have 67. I'm going to have to go ahead and draw. And if you have to get back in touch with me, please do so. I am live Mondays at 5:05. Martha Jordan! Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations! Awesome! I'm excited. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. That's not a share on my business. Awesome. So congratulations to Martha Jordan. I am so excited, and I just want to let you know that after this live has ended, um, we are going to all go over to the best uni, over to Josephine's channel. We were able to finish up on the embroidery project. It turned out beautiful. So I want to again thank everyone for joining my live today. And let me maximize. Okay, yes. So thank you to everyone. And I want to say until next time, bloom where you are planted. Bye. I love you guys. Craft the halls.